Hi, James Lundberg here with ICT. Today's IT Life question was, why did I decide to start a business? Why did I become an entrepreneur? What made me think that this was the right way to go? I got to answer that with, I ask that question to myself every day. And I got to remind myself um, when I've tried to walk away from this, when I've tried to quit and work for another company, because you know what? This is a difficult road. And it's not meant for everybody. And I've thought many times and have been encouraged by others to walk away. Every time I walk away, it seems like it's even more difficult to start over. But I've tried to walk away thinking it's very difficult for me. I need to provide my family, myself with a better life and try to begin anew. But every time I've done that, I've ended up trying to work for a company that just does not have the ideals, that does not have the moral fabric necessary for me to work there. I enjoy work. I like to make people happy. I love seeing the customer excited about the project that we've done. I love others bragging about the work that we've done. I love the satisfaction that my customers have been provided with the solution. You see, I'm a troubleshooter. I train troubleshooters. When there's a problem, we try to resolve it. We try to make the solution appear and then apply that solution to the scenario and fix whatever we can. I truly enjoy seeing others go through their day, have a difficult problem that is resolved by us. I don't encourage that they have problems. I'm not excited that they have problems, but I am excited that we provide the solutions for them. When I've worked for other companies, there's always been 9 to 5ers who just go in and do their thing and then go home and party. I mean, they're going out to drink. That's what they're doing. Pizza, beer, pizza, beer. That's what they want. I'm not a pizza beer guy. I'm a pizza guy. Pizza and Coca-Cola. But um, I'm I push extra hard every day, beyond the average hours, and I can't walk away when there's a problem. When the customer has an issue, I don't think narcissistically and say, hey, you know what? It's my time for me. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna do what I want to do. See, I guess I was put into this. Let me explain a little bit more. My father was a pastor. I grew up as a pastor's kid. This meant that the family would have to know that dad usually is not available. Or if he is, you're going to find him at church. And we spent an awful lot of time at church. Um, Way too much time at church. And I knew that dad had God, family in the right order. But see, his family was church family as well, not just his immediate family. We would oftentimes get put on the back burner because someone had a problem. He would answer the phone in the middle of the night. Pastor Conrad, how can I help you? Clear as day, like he's been awake for hours. I remember this several times because a lot of issues would pop up in the middle of the night, over the weekend, through the week, when he's on vacation. And I would hear all of these things, and I'd grow up with that being normal. Okay? I don't resent my dad for that. What I learned was you you help others, you give, you provide. And for me, being a troubleshooting technician, someone who has studied under one of the greats, Gordon Hotchkiss, at DMAC, I I truly enjoyed that. I remember Gordon pulling me aside saying, several things to me, and I'm not going to go into a bunch of detail of what each one of them was, but he he thought I'd start my own business. And I kind of thought that was a good idea. Now, I've tried to walk away from this several times to be able to provide other solutions, learn about other things, other people's techniques, and I just discovered that I'm not learning anything. They aren't willing to teach me anything. These other companies didn't provide me with the tools necessary for me to learn and understand what I need to do to troubleshoot, to resolve issues for the customer. I wanted to provide something for the customer. None of these companies were giving me the ability to do that. They were telling me, go home. They were telling me, um, go out there and do what we tell you. Don't ask why, just do it. I have a real problem with that. And with my technicians, I encourage them to ask. I was taught this while I was growing up. I was taught this at DMAC. I teach this now. I encourage all of the technicians to ask why. I want them to know, understand, because when they understand, they can help the customer provide the solutions. They can actually resolve the issues because they understand what the issue is. They don't just go through a list of things that they're told to do or call up some guy, several out, maybe even countries away. And what do? I want them to know. I want them to help. I want them to provide. I want them to serve. This is what we do here at ICT. Now, we're still a little company, and it is very hard to do this because we aren't willing to rip people off. We aren't a company that wants to walk away with all the money. We provide a service because we believe we need to. God put us here for this. That's what we believe. So we are willing to do that. We are willing to go through the muck and the mud to come out of the other side and hold someone else up on top of us. We are willing to be the stone, the rock that other people stand on, because that's what we believe we are. And here at ICT, this is encouraged to all our technicians, and they agree with the philosophy that we have. This is a very fundamental understanding of what ICT is. We're servant leaders, and that's we try to troubleshoot, we try to understand, we try to learn. We are constantly studying. We aren't just stuck on the I've got to be certified. That's not the mentality that we have here at ICT. Not, I need to be certified in this. Don't get me wrong, if the customer wants us to be certified, we will. But it's more important that we understand it. I've tried to hire other people here who actually have passed the certifications and don't understand. And that's a problem. And we here at ICT believe you need to understand. You need to help the customer. You need to go out of your way. You need to be helpful. We might not appear to have the friendliest face, but we do try to come across as helpful as we possibly can. And that is the reason why I've started ICT. It used to be Jameson Communications. We decided to change it to ICT because of the understanding of technology has grown. Information technology was not a thing when I started Jameson Communications. It was not known as that at that time. It was communications and data communications. It has grown, and so have we, our understanding especially. But I really wanted to answer that question at the top of my list here for this week's IT Life question. If you have any, please send them in. We have several different emails, but you can find us at ict-iowa.com, ict-national.com, ict-texas.com, or just shoot us an email at customer service at ict-national. Thank you. Have a good day.